अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज हम EDUA 510 का मिड टर्म प्रिपरेशन के हवाले से लेक्चर वाइज इंपॉर्टेंट MCQs का पार्ट 2 स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। इसमें हम लेक्चर 12 से लेक्चर 22 तक कंप्लीट करेंगे, यानी कि इस वीडियो के साथ हमारा EDUA 510 सब्जेक्ट के MCQs जो हैं वो मिड टर्म प्रिपरेशन के इंशाल्लाह तमाम तर कंप्लीट हो जाएंगे। ठीक है, तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। यूनिट वाइज वेटेज हेल्प्स इन एकेडमिक planning. In grade 1 mathematics, the weightage of concepts of whole number is 30%. In grade 1 mathematics, geometry carries 10% weightage. In grade 2 mathematics, number operation has 35% weightage. In grade 3 maths, fractions carry 20% weightage. Data representations in grade 3 has 5% weightage. In grade 4, geometry carries 20% weightage. Information handling in grade 4 has 5% weightage. In grade 5, geometry carries 20% weightage. ठीक है, ग्रेड 4 में भी ज्योमेट्री 20% थी, ग्रेड 3 में फ्रैक्शन 20% था। ठीक है, और ग्रेड 5 में भी ज्योमेट्री कैरीज 20% weightage. Unitary method in grade 5 has 15% weightage. In grade 6, factors and multiples carry 20%. Geometry in grade 6 has 15%. Practical geometry in grade 7 carries 15%. Algebraic expression in grade 7 has 10%. Factorization and simultaneous equation in grade 8 carry 15% weightage. Real number in grade 8 has 12 number of weightage. Theory of quadratic equation in grade 9 and 10 carries 13% weightage. Basic statistic in grade 9-10 has 10%. Introduction to trigonometry in geometry in grades 9 and 10 carries 11%. Practical geometry circles has 7%. Topic development should be according to age and level of children. Topic-wise development follows ice rolling effect. A lesson plan is teacher's guide for instruction. A good lesson plan should be systematic but flexible. A good lesson plan should sustain learner attention, which is the first step of lesson planning. The statement of the problem is the first step of lesson planning. Previous knowledge is included in lesson planning. Teaching aids are part of lesson planning. The first step of the 6-step lesson plan is goals and objectives. Motivation step helps determine prior knowledge. Presentation steps mainly include interaction and discussion. Application step focuses on meaningful use of learning. Evaluation step checks student learning. Closure step includes summarizing learning. Homework usually given during closure. Teachers write lesson plan in a specific format. A written lesson plan helps ensure effective classroom activities. Which section states the topic or problem to be taught? It's description section. Specific targets of a lesson are written under objectives. AV aids required for teachings are listed in materials. Checking board markers and worksheets is part of preparation and readiness. Reviewing previous knowledge is included in procedure. Student participation should be ensured during procedure. Short tests and quizzes are used in assessment. Summarizing learned concept is a part of closure. The lesson on sets focuses on union and intersection. The objectives of sets lesson is to solve operations on sets. De Morgan's law belongs to the topic of sets. Formative assessment is commonly conducted through a quiz. The lesson on angles states that the sum of a triangle's angles is 180 degrees. A protractor is used for measuring angles. Complementary angles added up to 90%. Supplementary angles added up to 180 degree. The lesson on tangent to a circle requires knowledge of radius. Tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Worksheets are mainly used for student practice. Home assignment is generally given during closure. Participatory teaching is emphasized during procedure. The teacher provides help wherever needed during student task work. Motivated remarks are usually given at the end of the lesson in closure. The law of logarithm log a into m into n divided by log a. Here, mn log a mn is equal to log a into m plus log a into n. ठीक है, ये जो है ना लॉ ऑफ लोगैरिथम के हिसाब से है और ये फिक्स्ड है. ठीक है, आपको ये याद ही करना है. In the lesson plan on logarithms, students were asked to prove log a into m divided by n is equals to log a into m minus log a n. The base of a logarithm is taught during which stage? In procedure stage, the standard form of linear equation is ax plus b equals to 0. ठीक है, स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म है लीनियर इक्वेशन की. a into x plus b is equals to 0. Quadratic equation is written in the form of a into x square plus bx plus c. ठीक है, ये क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है. Assignment in lesson plans is generally done through quiz or test. Closure in a lesson plan usually includes home assignments. A good mathematical problem should be mathematically significant. A problem should involve real objects or simulations. A good problem should be capture children's interest. The purpose of problem solving is to help children see relationship between events and mathematical models. Effective lesson planning results in better learning of students. And logarithms, the quotient law is log a into m divided by n is equals to log a into m minus log a into n. Which concept should be reviewed before teaching logarithms is base of logarithm. A linear equation is a first degree equation. A quadratic equation is a second degree equation. Matrices are often used to solve simultaneous equation. Trigonometry mainly deals with trigonometric ratios. A good mathematical problem should be mathematically significant. A problem for young children should involve real objects or simulations. Good problems should capture the interest of the children. A good problem should allow different levels of solution. Division problem 15 divided by 3 gives the answer of 5. The purpose of classification activities is to develop classification skills. Attribute blocks can be classified by color, shape, and size. Comparing and ordering weight uses a beam balance. In the weight activity, one clay ball contains a steel ball. Making inference activity uses beads in container. The purpose of inference activity is to help children draw conclusions from evidence. Rudimentary graph activity helps children learn graphing and data representation. Favorite television programs can be shown through graph. Spatial relation activity uses cubes and block. Many to one correspondence activity uses plates and sugar cubes. In many to one correspondence, 15 sugar cubes are given with 5 plates. Children aged 5 to 8 show increasing ability to make estimates. Or Older children should be encouraged to keep written records. When 5 birds join 3 birds, the mathematical model is 3 plus 5 is equals to 8. Covering a 60 into 70 cm area with tiles may involve 6 into 7 is equals to 42. Unit-wise weightage helps in academic planning. Lesson planning mainly helps in systematic teaching. Lesson plan is prepared by a teacher. De Morgan's law is related to sets. Logarithm law is log mn equals to log m plus log n. Assessment is used for measuring learning. Formative assessment is during learning. Summative assessment is final evaluation. Diagnostic test is used for identify prior knowledge. Jigsaw method is cooperative learning method. Think Pair Share has 3 steps. Traditional exam is paper-based exam. Validity means measures what it is intended to measure. Reliability means consistent result. Objective test has right or wrong answers. Unit weightage is used for curriculum planning. Lesson closure includes summary. Problem solving in math help logical thinking. Good problems should be related to a real life classroom organization helps better learning environment. Unit wise weightage helps in academic planning. Grade 1 mathematics has how many total units? 5. Grade 2 mathematics highest weightage is given to number operation. Lesson plan is mainly a teacher's guide. Good lesson plan is based on learner's need. Evaluation in lesson plan means testing learning. Lesson plan format helps in effective teaching. In lesson plan, materials means teaching aids. Union of sets mean all element combined. In geometry, lesson tool used is compass and protractor. Closure means summarizing the lesson. Early childhood education focuses on development. Children learn best through experiences. Sensory learning means using senses. Mathematic concepts are abstract. Learning should be meaningful. A lesson plan helps teachers in managing classroom effectively. Lesson plan format includes objectives, procedures, and assessment. Objectives in lesson plan means learning target of lessons. Materials in lesson plan refer to teaching aids used. In mathematics, lesson plan procedure means steps of teaching. A good mathematical problem should be meaningful and interesting. Problem solving helps a student to think logically. Young children learn best through real objects. Division concepts can be taught using objects, and grouping classification means grouping similar objects. Making inferences means thinking based on evidence. Graphs help children to show information visually. Spatial relations include position and shape. Estimation means approximate answer. Probability is related to chance. Loading and unloading problems help in understanding patterns. Stack problems teach equal distribution. Traffic count activity improves data recording. Probability game helps in understanding chance. Estimation improves thinking skill. Group work helps student in cooperation. Pair work means two students working together. Teacher role in problem solving is guide student. Good problem solving needs thinking and reasoning. Conclusion of lesson include review and homework. Early childhood education focuses on development of child. Piaget emphasized learning through experience. Children learn best with concrete objects. Classifying means grouping objects. Comparing means finding differences. Ordering means arrangement in sequence. Comparing height uses perception. One-to-one correspondence is used in comparing text. Ordering needs specific rule. Classification helps in logical thinking. Ordering starts with a small number of objects. Number concept is built through experiences. Number awareness means understanding quantity. Cardinal number means quantity. Children first understand number 1 to 4. Two-ness mean two objects. Zero means no object. Number 5 is formed by a combination of group. Premature counting causes confusion. Sets help children understand numbers. When a child adds one object to a set of three, the new set becomes 4. Changing sets from 1 to 4 helps children understand concept of fourness. In early number learning, objects are mainly used to show addition and grouping. When children arrange four objects in different ways, they are learning number composition of 4. A set having no members is called a zero set. Zero represents no object. The concept of zero is introduced using empty sets. Children understand zero better when they see empty bowls or empty sets. Teaching numbers greater than 4 should be done after mastering 0 to 4. Which activity supports number learning beyond 4? It's sorting picture cards into sets. Interlocking blocks help children to match sets with number names. Number learning starts with concrete objects. The number 5 is first introduced using partitioning sets of 4 into 5. A set of 5 can be divided into different combinations like 2 plus 3 or 4 plus 1. Children understand 5 better through breaking and combining objects. Model sets are used to teach number recognition. The activity of grouping objects teaches the idea of base system in numeration. In base understanding, children learn to group objects into equal sets. If 10 objects are grouped into set of 3, remaining objects are called leftover or remainder. Base concept helps children understand place value system. ठीक है जी, इसके साथ ही हमारा ये पार्ट 2 भी यहाँ पे मुकम्मल होता है। मुझे उम्मीद है कि ये आपके एग्जाम के लिए काफी यूजफुल रहेगा। देखिए, एग्जाम में एज इट इज यही एमसीक्यूज नहीं आएंगे, लेकिन इनका पर्पस सिर्फ ये है कि इससे आपके कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर हो। ठीक है, आपने अच्छे से अंडरस्टैंड करें। तो ये कि क्वेश्चंस इन्हीं में से ही आते हैं। ठीक है, अब लफ्ज आगे पीछे हो सकते हैं, सेंटेंसेस अलग हो सकते हैं, पूछने का तरीका अलग हो सकता है, लेकिन आना सब कुछ इन्हीं में से ही है। ठीक है, जो आपके हैंडआउट्स में लेक्चर्स प्रोवाइडेड हैं, ये तमाम एमसीक्यूज जो हैं उन्हीं लेक्चर में से बनाए गए हैं। ठीक है, तो इसकी तैयारी आप अच्छे से कीजिएगा। मुझे उम्मीद है कि ये आपकी एग्जाम्स में आपके लिए बहुत काम आएंगे। ठीक है जी, चैनल पर नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करना हरगिज ना भूलिएगा। मेरी इन वीडियोस को अपने फेलो स्टूडेंट तक जरूर शेयर करें ताकि मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट जो है वो अपने मिड टर्म अच्छे से परफॉर्म कर सकें। ठीक है, इंशाल्लाह मैं अपनी नेक्स्ट वीडियो के साथ जल्द हाजिर होंगी। तब तक आप सब अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज।